I came to Central in 1967, not because I knew anything about Central, but because I had just finished my doctorate at USC and I needed money. And in the course of my investigation, I found that Central needed a woman in physical education who had her doctorate. And I thought I'll stay 3 years. However, I fell in love with Ellensburg, and I actually am still here today.
It's hard to think about Central Washington University without thinking about Jean Putnam. She is, if you will, a living legacy of Central Washington University.
I worked here for 25 years, had a wonderful experience, and I have felt that as a result of that, I want to give back what they gave to me in those 25 years teaching and coaching at Central. I owe them. It's a debt.
She epitomizes so much of what makes Central such a distinctive university in her commitment, in her life, in her dedication, in her passion.
It seems like every time I turn my head, there's Jean, and Jean has built a network of people around her as well.
She has kind of this tribe of women that she runs with, and they're all getting together to be involved in activities and continue to be active in sport.
We go to every basketball game, every volleyball game, every rugby game, every football game, softball.
Her enthusiasm and her commitment to Central and Central students is remarkable.
I think the time that she spent on the field as a coach and working side by side with students to reach their goals really reinforces her commitment to CWU and her passion as a Wildcat.
We have become more heavily reliant on private support as a university. They make huge contributions to not only moving us forward, but also providing some necessary support that we don't necessarily have. Projects like the Wildcat Commons, you've got projects like the baseball, softball facility, the enhancements that we made there, the things that we've been able to provide our student athletes to make sure their experience here at Central is a positive one, and they leave here with hopefully one of the best experiences of their lives being a Central student athlete.
To give back, I think, is a very positive feeling that you know that you have just made an addition to their finances, but they now have the opportunity to do some of the things they have never had a chance to do. I just think that I will continue, both monetarily and physically, to support the direction that Central is going.
We named the Jean Putnam Trailblazer Award after her in 2016 because she has been that catalyst for change, and at a time when the prevailing winds weren't necessarily at her back. They were more in her face in the late 60s, during the 70s, when fighting for equity in women's athletics was an uphill battle. But she did it with class, she did it with dignity and integrity, and she continues to do that today. So thank you for being a catalyst for change and everything you do for our student athletes and our university.
We're very thankful to Jean for all of her support, and always, not just the financial support, but the moral support that she gives the teams, and the support that she really shows just by being there.
Thank you for being an inspiration to all of us. Your life, your activities at the university, the example you set for all of us, from me to that first-year freshman, is deeply appreciated and important beyond your wildest imagination. So, Jean, thank you from the bottom of my heart.